Now, a week today is Windrush Day, and this year will be the 75th anniversary since the Empire Windrush ship docked in Tilbury carrying West Indian migrants. It's now symbolic as the start of when Commonwealth citizens came to work in Britain to help rebuild the country after the war. To mark it, Royal Mail has commissioned special stamps. Two of the artists who've designed them are from London. Alvin Kofi and Kareen Cox told me how they felt about being asked to get involved.
I was really surprised. I didn't quite believe it at first, to be quite honest. And then when I found out about it, I got quite emotional. It was, I think it was just a little bit of validation that what I was doing was pretty good.
It meant that much?
It did. It meant a lot to me. My parents came over in the 60s. They struggled. My mum had 3 jobs. Yeah. This top is, the illustration on my top is part of, is representative of my mum's passport photo. I just drew it and colorised it.
Yeah.
And it means a hell of a lot to me.
But the task you were given was to design a stamp, one image, which sums up the culture, the contribution the community have had over the years in our country. That's pretty difficult, isn't it? How did you come up with the designs that you did?
Well, I was actually a child of that particular period, of that generation, and my theme was around dancehall music. So as a young boy, I was in those spaces, and so it wasn't so much hard. It was more about editing what was important to actually represent that kind of period of UK history. And
Kareen, one of your stamps, one of the 2 that you did, is a marketplace. Now, for some people, they might think that's just a marketplace, but the huge change we've seen in our marketplaces, the things you can buy, the food you eat and all that, you've sort of encapsulated all in this one image.
I have tried to do that. I mean, I remember my mum mainly going to Dalston Market back in the 70s, 80s, getting her West Indian food, which she still does to this day as well. And I wanted to make sure that I illustrated the fact of the different types of food that you can get in the Caribbean that have come over here.
So the stamps go on sale next week in time for the 75th anniversary of Windrush Day. You're going to be sticking one on an envelope?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We get a set sent to us as being one of the commissioned artists, so I'm going to see what that is, so that'll be nice.
And where are you going to post yours to?
I'm going to post mine home. I'm going to put it in the post box at the end of my road, and I'm going to post it back to myself.
Why not? Absolutely, why not? You've worked hard for it, and thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My thanks to Alvin and Kareen.